is Karen from the Kine Garden Stuff, and it's been 2 weeks since checking up on our VermiBag Minimist with the Louisiana Swamp Worms, and let's check up on them. The moisture at the bottom of the bag is just right. I can still squish that harvest panel portion with no problem. And it looks like they've eaten just about everything except for, you know, the usual stuff like avocado skins and some banana peels. Okay, let's see if I can dig here and find us some worms. It's a little warm in the center here. But that's to be expected. Let's see if we can see any worms in here. Yeah, they're all over and doing what they should be doing, which is composting and reproducing. So as you can see, it's very done, very composted right below the dry bedding. So I'd say they've been doing what they're supposed to be doing in the last couple weeks. Let me get that here. There's some grain beetles in here. Let's see. I don't see any other kind of, there's some little larvae of some sort, might be green beetle larvae, I don't know. But that's the only other composting critter besides the worms that I see right now. Alright, so we'll do the usual. You can see where the level of the bag was right here, so it went down. I don't have to add any extra moist stuff. One thing is weird, not weird, but I noticed that if any of you have seen any of my other compost worms and videos, that on some of them I do add a little leftover peel. This happens to be cinnamon, so we'll see what the cinnamon does, because I think that it helps to get rid of some of the overgrowth of the other critters, like the beetles and the mites. So we'll see what happens in here in the next week or so. All right. I'm going to go ahead and add some crushed eggshell. We do have a bag full of goodies for them. Let's see, we've got green onions, we've got some potato slices, some squash, leftover bread, got some tamale husks, and that looks about it. So we'll see how they do this coming week. These foods are still frozen. You can tell I can't break them apart at all. And looks like there's also some celery in here. So they'll do good in the next week. I'll check on them against next week because I'm going to be gone later after that. Normally I would go like a couple weeks without feeding them, but I'll check in on them. I'll be gone for 3 weeks after next week, so you'll be seeing me again. And that's about it. The level has increased just a teeny bit from prior. We'll see if it's gone down anymore. I don't add any extra liquid on this particular system. I don't need to, and it stays moist wonderfully. So thank you for coming on this journey with me, and we'll check with you next week. Hi, this is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff. This is the VermiBag Minimist with Louisiana Swamp Worms. It's been, I think, about a month, maybe, since I've last videotaped this. I forgot to tape the last feeding that I did about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 by now. We were in a hurry. We had to go out of town. So this is the first time of opening the Minimist. I felt the bottom of the bag. It is nice and moist, not dry at all, which has happened in my other bags. They've all gotten dry at the very bottom, but this bag is wonderful. We're in a very dry climate in Las Vegas, so you know it's deserty. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Looks like they've eaten everything that I've thrown at them for the past 3 weeks. Let's see. Wow, there's just a bunch of wonderful castings on top. And as you can see, they are still thriving. Wow, and there's a lot of them. They're not as big. Granted, looks like they've run out of food. And let's see. Wowie. Okay, so there's just a little bit of cardboard. I had cardboard on the top. And it's all gone. Just about. It was a pizza top. And there's a label from a banana or some kind of fruit, so I'm going to take that out. But wow. They did great. Amazing. They are smaller, but there are still a lot of them. Looks like they climbed the sides of the bag as well. So, make this short. There are no foul smells. There's still some avocado bits of shell, avocado shells. That's about it that's left. Okay. Actually, I do smell something. It's a bit of a citrusy smell, so there might be some leftovers from some citrus that I've given them. I don't remember if I gave them oranges or lemons last. I think that's what this is here, something. Anyway, it's non-recognizable, but it does smell, so I think it's citrus. Okay. Enough looking at this. Let me give him some pulverized eggshells. Food. Looks like some leaves of some sort. I don't know if it's kale, not kale. Could be a type of bok choy, and then there's some bread. Actually, this is from my yard. Bok choy, or I don't know. Anyway, that's it for them this time. Let me give them another cardboard on top. Piece of cardboard, it's wet. There we go. That's it. And we'll check up on them next time. I might not wait a week to check in on them, and if next time I'm back here, I will bring you back and we'll check up on them. But until then, thank you for coming on this journey with me.